Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Vechain or VET. If you guys are Vechain holders, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video before we get started. I do want to say, guys, there is a lot to talk about today, a lot of great news across the cryptoverse, specifically Vechain. Vechain's been killing it recently, a 42.51% increase, about a 14-cent price point right now in the last 24 hours. A market cap right around that $9 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours looking very solid at 3.3 billion, and the circulating supply a little bit above that 64 billion VET. If you guys don't know what Vechain is, we're going to deep dive into what Vechain is, as well as the big news coming into today. So Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the Vechain blockchain. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the gainers list. We see Vechain at 38% now, obviously an updated percentage, which will continue to go down. Obviously, guys, you have to take a look at the left side. The left side that we're diminishing is the low points, of the crypto dip we had before this dip. So obviously a couple dips recently, and Vechain's recovering very, very well is the main point I want to provide with you guys. Vechain's above things like Theta. It's above things like Civic. It's doing very, very well. Right now it's at that 4th spot in the top gainers on Coinbase right now, and that's great to see really in the last 24-hour period. I do want to talk, like I said, more about Vechain and some of their most recent news and updates, so make sure to stay tuned for the, I guess at the end, we will be doing price predictions for May, June in 2021, so stay tuned for that. But jumping into some of the big stuff that's happened today in the last couple days, really, is Scott Melker thinks Vechain is a better bet in the crypto space. So Scott Melker actually said in an interview with Fox that Vechain is one of the better bets. Vechain was also affected by the recent price dips in the market, and back in April, Vechain hit a new all-time high of 27 cents. A lot of us think, all of us Vechain holders realistically are here for the long term. We're here for the longevity of the project. We're not here for short-term gains, and that's exactly why Vechain is one of the better bets. A lot of people understand, there is so much real-world utility and use cases behind Vechain that we understand that we're going to get past that 27 price point, that 27-cent price point very, very quickly and do much, much more. And that's exactly why, Scott Melker is saying this is one of the better bets in the crypto space. Jumping into the next one, we see BTCManager.com talking about Vechain VET DNV's blockchain solution tapped for aluminum traceability. This is a huge deal. Obviously, Norwegian firm Hydro has adopted the Tag Trace Trust traceability blockchain solution co-developed by Vechain VET and DNV. Hydro aims to use the distributed ledger technology DLT solution to provide to its clients that its aluminum is produced in accordance with sustainability standards, according to a Ledger Insights report on March 3rd, 2021. So this is a big deal, obviously, as well. This is a fairly old article, but you have to remember, this is still going on today. We have a lot of people missing out on some of this older news that is still happening, still taking place, and it's a big one I wanted to touch back on. Obviously, like I said, March 3rd, 2021, so it is a little bit older, but it's definitely a big deal. This other stuff is going to be mostly new information in crypto, or I guess Vechain news, so make sure to stay tuned for these. So the first thing we want to take a look at is a bunch of the speculation coming. So POA 2.0 summer, possibly June or July. We also have the Coinbase listing unannounced. Obviously, we don't know exactly if that's even coming, but we believe a Coinbase listing is coming. DHL Expo in June, unannounced. Obviously, we don't know for sure on DHL as well. Like I said, these are more or less, hopeful events that are coming. They talk more about Salesforce, so we're hoping more information on Salesforce, more big things planned with Salesforce. And they also talk about China, carbon credit, and trading in June. So if this is very, very big, obviously, if all of these things happened, we'd see a huge 2021 year altogether. If you're calculating, now because BTC's price action, you might miss out big time. So basically, Asian Crypto Boy, thank you for the tweet. I think you mentioned some great things that may be coming to Vechain. Obviously, this is speculation. A lot of this stuff we don't know for sure about, but we are excited to see if some of this stuff does take place. Jumping into the next one, we have 305,000 kg of plastic waste from oceans and rivers are verified to be removed by ReCP using Vechain. So Vechain was used to collect and record and monitor all the data securely. We strive to create real value using blockchain technology. So this is huge. Obviously, like I said, real world use cases, real world utility. That's exactly why Vechain is so valued right now. Obviously, a lot of people are not understanding that, as Vechain is at such an undervalued price point, in my opinion. At that 14 cents, I do suspect that we'll see it at 27 or 28 cents very, very soon to hit that new all-time high. Jumping into the next, our guest tweet of the day, we have Vechain Foundation talking about can't wait, never miss such a good chance to ask. So obviously our guy Peter Zhao, chief scientist of Vechain Official, joining us on YouTube channel for questions. He will be answering all the questions he possibly can. So definitely take a look at this. This is going to be big. Obviously, he always has some great answers to some great questions. So definitely take a look. Like I said, 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Next, we have Vechain and Fox Business. Obviously, we talked about this, Scott Melker. How he talked about everyone's tweeting about Vechain and he thoughts. This is definitely one of the better bets in crypto space. This is a big deal. Obviously, like I said, there's a big audience on Fox Businesses, on Fox Business, I should say, that are looking for, good investments, good opportunities. And that's exactly what Scott Melker gave them. He gave them the idea of Vechain. Now they're going to be going to look into Vechain. Hopefully they see the idea behind Vechain. They see the real world, like I said, utility and use case and jump into it just like a lot of us did. So it's a great opportunity for Vechain right now. I think, it's one of those coins that is really worth investing into. I do want to say, guys, real quickly, for you guys looking to invest and jump into different exchanges, one of the better ways to do so, if we go over to I was going to go to crypto.com real quick, guys, and show you what crypto.com is, as well as all these other exchanges. We have referral codes in the description below. If you guys want to take advantage of that, I really would appreciate it. It does support me. It supports you as well. So the world's fastest growing crypto app, crypto.com. Join 10 million plus users buying and selling 100 plus cryptocurrencies at true cost. Spend with crypto.com Visa card and get up to 8% back. Grow your portfolio, earning up to 14% interest on your crypto assets as well. So like I said, guys, referral codes are going to be linked in the description below. You can take advantage of crypto.com, as well as we have some other exchanges like Binance.us, Voyager, and Coinbase. Crypto.com is right up there with those. So it talks about how you can securely buy those and sell, store, send, and track, and buy crypto at true cost. So buy and sell 100 plus cryptocurrencies with 20 plus fiat currencies using bank transfers or your credit and debit card. So it's important to really jump aboard and take advantage of these referral codes. Like I said, in the description below, we have things like crypto.com and obviously Binance.us, as well as Voyager and Coinbase. So take advantage of those. It helps me, it helps you. Let's jump back into our price chart. So our price chart right now, let's give it a quick refresh, see where we're at. We're at that 14 cents right now, 38.22% increase, still looking fairly solid. Like I said, a great recovery. A lot of coins are doing great recoveries right now. Vechain is topping the list of recoveries in the last 24 hours, and that's exactly what you want to see. Vechain obviously being one of those coins a lot of us are holding, and it's a great reason to hold. I think, like I said, a long-term project with a long-term possibility of huge gains, and I think that's exactly why we are holding. And it's great to really talk about Vechain again, because there was a time that we weren't talking much about Vechain because not much action was taking place. We're starting to see new tweets, new information, new really statistics come out, and new people talk about the coin in general on really big TV shows like Fox Business. So it's great to see this kind of stuff take place. Let's talk about price predictions now for May, June, and 2021. Before we get started, I do want to say, guys, I am very conservative when it comes to price predictions. I'm always trying to avoid that 1000x or 100x conversation, because something like Vechain at 14 cents, yeah, we could see it do huge things, maybe even a 10x, but I do not see, a 100x coming. I'm going to be, like I said, as honest and realistic with you guys as possible. Some reason you guys love to, or not you guys specifically, but some people love to see those 100x price predictions on things like Ethereum. And I'm telling you guys right now, Ethereum is not doing a 1000 or 100x in the next year alone. So it's crazy to see that stuff happen and see that stuff take place. But Vechain is going to do very well. I think, profit's definitely going to be coming to a lot of people. By the end of May, I do suspect we see Vechain continue on this increase. I think by the end of May, we easily see Vechain right around a 28-cent price point yet again. I know that's double from where we're at now, so we do have a ways to go. Another crypto dip or market dip will probably take that away from us if that does come. I think it could definitely come as well. So we'll see where it really does take place, and we'll continue to keep you guys really updated, like I said, and kind of up to date on these price predictions, as they can change based on the market as well as information or news coming about the coin. So I would say about 25 to 28 cents is my price prediction by the end of May. Going into the end of June, I'm hoping for us to really securely get past that all-time high of 27, 28 cent range and push past maybe even if we take a look at the last month, we're coming from, like I said, 27, 28 cents. We dipped all the way down to about 6 or 7 cents May 19th at 8 a.m. That is an insane price point. I didn't actually even notice that, to be honest. I noticed the $1.05 on Cardano, but Vechain's 6 cent, 7 cent price point is insane to see that. Obviously, already a 2x from that price. We are going to see Vechain do very, very well in the upcoming months, and that's exactly why I think, Vechain could easily be a 30 to 35 cent coin by the end of the month of June. I think 35 to 40 cents is more realistic. I think that's a conservative price prediction still. So 35 to 40 cents is going to be my price range for Vechain by the end of June. I think it's going to be a little bit of a slower month coming out of the May push, but I think by the end of 2021, that's really where most of us are holding till anyway. So by the end of 2021, I think as this, like I said, a long-term project. I think it's going to do very, very well. We're going to see more use really coming into play, a lot more statistics about companies using them, taking advantage of the Vechain blockchain. And that's exactly why I think we are going to see Vechain push past $1 by the end of the year and easily into a $2 price range. So $2 to $4 is still my price range. I've been saying that for a while, but I'm going to be realistic and say, guys, $4 may be cut out for the time being. I think $2 to $3 is more realistic. It's very conservative to be honest, in my opinion. I think Vechain is one of those coins that has so much potential behind it. I would love to see it get to $4, but $2 to $3 is going to be most realistic. So that's where I'm going to pin Vechain by the end of the year. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you guys enjoy talking about Vechain, or if you guys agree or disagree with my price predictions. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see you guys all in the next one.